What does it mean to you to live a life without regret? One question that I always ask myself is that if I had all the money, if money wasn't an issue, what would I be doing? Aside from traveling the entire world and buying everything that I ever wanted, what would I do next? Because I have decades ahead of me, and I can't possibly spend my whole life partying, or shopping, or laying on the beach. What would I do? What are the things that I've always wanted to try? What are the different skills, or gifts, or passions that I had that I need to share with the world? What type of impact or legacy do I want to leave behind? There's no right answer. However, these are the type of questions that you need to be asking yourself to really take a step back and evaluate. Are the things that you're doing today getting you to where you want to be tomorrow? And why is it so important to know? The most common reflection between elderly in their deathbed isn't the things that they've done, isn't the things that they've accomplished, but instead the things that they didn't do, their regrets. We all understand to a certain degree that life is too short for us to be doing things that don't excite us. Yet, there's such a large disconnect between the things that we want to do and the things that we're actually doing. It's because we're scared. We're afraid. We're afraid of the risk that comes along with going after what we want. It's the fear of failure, the fear of embarrassment, the fear of financial hardship, the fear of putting ourselves out there and being vulnerable. What happens is that we let these fears take over. We rationalize, we disguise these fears as practicality, and we let it stop us from getting the most out of life. What we need to do is constantly remind ourselves that these fears are normal, that we need to actually embrace these fears, embrace the risk to live a life without regret. And that takes courage. But once we find the courage to take the risk, we will do all the things that we want to do. We'll be the person we want to be. We'll give fearlessly. We'll pursue our dreams. We'll make a difference in the world. And it's only when we internalize this and embrace risk for what it really is that we'll come to a realization that the biggest risk of all is not taking any risk. Love you all.